Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise. Today is Sunday. I'm going to start another week of what I am making, my husband and myself, for dinners. Tonight I'm going to make some potato wedges. I need to preheat my oven to 425 degrees. These have already been scrubbed clean. So now I'm just going to cut them. Now I'm going to drizzle the potatoes with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm going to season them with onion powder. I'm not really liking this onion powder from Sam's Club. It is so fine. And some garlic powder. And some paprika. Give these a good stir so everything can get coated. Might be easier just to do it on the pan. I'm going to get them in a single layer. Now I'm going to make us some tartar sauce. So I need some mayonnaise. And some dill relish. I'm going to put in some minced onion flakes. Some salt and pepper. I think I'm going to do a little bit of dill weed. Need a little bit of sugar. Oh, I forgot the mustard in here too. About a half a teaspoon. Oh, that's good. Okay, as soon as this oven is preheated to 425 degrees, I'm going to put these in, and they'll be in there until they get crispy and the way we like them. So I will bring you back when I start on the fish. Okay, I checked the potatoes and gave them a flip. They are looking really good. In here I have breadcrumbs, flour, salt, and pepper. And now I'm just going to salt and pepper the fillets. These are the tilapias that we get at Sam's Club. I'm heating up vegetable shortening in that pan. And we're gonna coat the fish. And these potatoes are looking done. Well, they're definitely going to be done when the fish is. Just leave them sitting there yet. I think I'm going to shut the oven off and just leave them sitting there. Fish has to be at least 145 degrees. Tartar sauce I made earlier. Not quite, but really close. I went ahead and made us some cherry jello earlier. With some mini marshmallows on it. Got the temp of one of these again. Oh yeah. Now we're done. And our potato wedges. Fish is nice and tender. All right, fried tilapia, potato wedges, and cherry jello, along with some homemade tartar sauce. There it is, simple and delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Monday. Tonight I am making a pizza. Well, the recipe is calling it pizza buns, but instead of English muffins, I'm going to use a half a loaf of this French bread that we picked up at Walmart a couple weeks ago. Took it out of the freezer. Cut it in half. Here I have a couple tablespoons of melted butter. And put some garlic powder in here. maybe a teaspoon. I'm going to do a little bit of oregano. And we're going to have barbecued chicken, bacon, and cheddar. I'm first going to put this in the oven to toast up this bread a little bit. And I'm going to put it on broil. Okay, I'm going to do broil here. Set that in there for a few minutes. Here I have some cooked chicken. I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on this. And I have the bacon that I cooked up. I want some onion in this chicken too. Okay, that has a nice toast to it. Now I'm going to put barbecue sauce on here. Spread that around. In here, got that heated up so it ain't so cold. And now I'll put some chicken and onion on there. And now some cheddar cheese. Alright, this is going to go back under the broiler until it's all melted and delicious. Ooh. Okay. Got a little burnt on the ends, but that's okay. We'll have some more cherry jello. Okay, barbecued chicken, bacon, cheddar pizza on French bread. And some more cherry jello. There you have it. Quick and simple dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Tuesday. We're going off the meal plan a little bit. We're rotating a couple of the days. So tonight we're having French toast that I brought up from the freezer and popped in the microwave. And my husband's having the last of the bacon. Super simple dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Wednesday. Tonight for dinner, I made us a taco bowl. We got taco meat, lettuce, sour cream, cheddar cheese, and Ortega taco sauce. simple and delicious dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Thursday. Tonight for dinner, I made us one of my homemade frozen pizzas. It's pepperoni, onion, and green pepper, baked in a 450-degree oven for 15 minutes. Look at that crispy golden crust. And some of my homemade applesauce. Super delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Friday. Tonight for dinner, I fried us up each a hamburger. And I have mixed vegetables in the microwave. So while them finish up, I'm going to build our burger. We do mayonnaise, ketchup, and some mustard, some hamburger pickles, and I went ahead and sliced an onion. And a tomato. And we have some lettuce leaves here. That's been in the fridge for about 2 weeks. Nice and crispy yet. And the vegetables are done. I put a couple pats of butter in here. Put a little bit of salt and pepper. Get that butter melted. Okay, then we have our hamburger patty. And we'll see about finishing off this little bit of jalapeno ranch ruffled chips. And there it is, dinner tonight. Delicious burger with all the fixings and some mixed vegetables. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Saturday. Tonight I am making a chicken pot pie because I had a couple pie crusts in the freezer that I need to get used. So here I am melting 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. And to this butter, I'm adding a heaping 1/2 cup of chopped onion. I'm going to cook this for a few minutes. So while that cooks, I have my cooked chicken here, and I'm going to chop it up a little bit more. I pulled this out of the freezer also. Okay, that's a good 2 cups of chicken. Now I need to stir in a 1/2 cup of flour. Stir this around and get that raw flour taste cooked out of here. Now here I have 3 cups of my homemade chicken broth. I'm going to slowly start pouring this in. Stir it up really good so you can get all them lumps of flour out. Okay, now we're going to cook this until it gets bubbly. I'm going to add salt and pepper. Needs more salt and pepper. I think I'm going to add some garlic powder to this also. About a 1/2 teaspoon. Now I'm going to add in the chicken. And earlier I went ahead and peeled and diced and par cooked these potatoes, because I want potatoes in our pot pie. And I have a 12-ounce bag of mixed vegetables. I'm not going to use quite all of this. And I'm going to clean all this up here. Okay. Pour this into the pie crust. And I'm going to cut these right to the edge of the pan. And now I'm going to take a fork, just press them together. And I'm going to cut some slits in the top. And this is going to bake in the 375-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to put this pan underneath the rack that it's on, just in case there's any spillage. Okay, I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Okay, friends, our chicken pot pie is done. I took it out of the oven about 5 minutes ago. And now I'm going to cut into this. I'll see if I can get it out without it falling all apart. This smells absolutely amazing. It's not coming out the prettiest, but we're not all about the looks here. And we're going to have some of my fruit salad that I made earlier today. You will have already seen that video. And here is the chicken pot pie. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. Here's a closer up shot.